Okay, I think the stream is gonna be good, so I guess we're live, right? And Cheeseburger has left the session. He might join back in the moment. So yeah. So anyway, welcome to whatever the roundup was of the Australian Racing League 1. And we're at the Mexico Grand Prix, the home of beautiful Mexican fans and the home of Sergio Perez, but unfortunately we're not in real life, that one, because that's been the past. Now it's time for some other Australian, Oceania, New Zealand drivers to get their qualifying done and dusted in Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico. So I think the first driver was out of the pits. I think it's one of the I think it's the Toro Rosso. No. Okay, I'm gonna check who is first person to get out of the pits. So Cheeseburger is joined back the session. I don't know what is the reason for that one. Fortunately, I got no audio. Unfortunately, I can't even hear. So the only I can hear is the commentator from the other side of that one. So yeah, I just had to deal with the audio for this one. No audio, no something. It's just fine. So here we go. Here comes the Gaming Warfare 16, starting his qualifying. And a Haas for this one. He's going on the hard tires to start off this one. I'm not sure that is the right call or not, that one, but it depends if he's good or not. So if you're good in Mexico, then you're pretty much good at in between of Lewis Hamilton and something else that you may like or not. Yellow flag in sector 2. I think something else has got problems or not. I'm pretty sure that is nothing for this one, so unfortunately no incidents. I couldn't even see that one. So let's go on board with the Gaming Warfare for that one. Let's see, it goes left 5th gear for that one, then goes 6 fast, right left, and then release the throttles at that corner for someone on the right, and then the left full revs that one. Let me just like check the thing for this one, and then brake here to 3rd gear for that one. That's pretty much the obvious one to go for this one. Then go brake down to 2nd or 1st gear, I'm not sure for this one. Then just go halfway for this one, and then brake to 3rd gear for that one. Around the final corner, full revs this one, and he's got to cross the line with a 1 minute 17.3, and that's pretty much the average lap on the hard tires this one. Let's see what everyone else can do for this one. Mackenzie goes 16.5. F1 Amazing Hour goes 20. It's got 2 minutes. It's got 1 minute and 20 dead. So he managed to got that. So well done to F1 Amazing Hour to grab that 20.000. It's pretty much the the perfect timing for that one. Everyone else is about to cross line. Dan the Racer crosses the line. I think that is a validated lap, that one. Spilly goes 21.4, and that was a shameful for that. If I set to 1, 2, and 3, but now it's set to 1 and 2. Some problems here for this one, and Cheeseburger goes off the circuit. He's just letting Pete Krypton go through, so pretty nice, good sportsmanship there for Cheeseburger and Pete Krypton for this one. Not sure there was like a friendship that one. I'm not sure of that one. So yeah, let's see what Pete goes half throttle on the trickiest right-left chicane for that one. Brake to 4th gear for this one. That's an OP for that one. They break into the 2nd gear, so I'm pretty much interested of going to 2nd gear, then break into 3rd gear for that one. So let's see what Pete Krypton can do for that one. Fast revs around the final corner, and he gets fastest with a 15.544. That's pretty much like half distance like faster for that one. So well done to Pete Krypton. Just got ahead of Mackenzie Stewart and just got ahead of Totstow. Just got managed the 17.2, and Alonso done the 17.5. Scarsoul's done an 18 flat. Spilly's got a 24, a 21.4. Josh Banks has done the 22.5. Wogboy has got a 16.1. So well done to Wogboy. Pretty good job this one now. Oh, and that guy goes 16.6. Can't even pronounce his name for some. I'm gonna say Kaz. Kaz? I'm gonna say Kaz. Name for me for this one because I can't pronounce it. That one. If any of you guys know the name and pronounce his name well, then you're a real OG guy. That one. Hard to say the name, so I can even like pronounce everyone's as like real names already, especially if you're Josh Banks. Like I can say his real name, that one, because we know each other since Trans Nations was begun. And I believe he already crossed the line for this one, so I think Spilly is about to cross the line any moment this one, so let's see what he can do for that one. And I think 40 is out of the qualifying for this one, because I'm not sure what just happened already. Spilly goes 5th with a 17 dead. 17 dead. And that's pretty much the fastest already. So that's pretty good for that one for Spilly to get a 17 flat for that one. Meanwhile, everyone else has got a low spinning the tires a bit longer for that one. Have to come in for that one, so Topstar was in because he just finished his lap for this one. Romeo Alonso has already come in, so he already finishes his first run. So the next one is going to be the second run, and Mackenzie is on a medium tires, so pretty nice call for Mackenzie to go to the medium tires, and I think he could pull up the banker lap for that one. Okay, so Mackenzie is starting his flying lap for that one, and Spilly will have to come into the pits to change his tyres, and Crossy on the other hand just comes in too. Pretty much Crossy hasn't even like set a lap. Okay. Alright, so Walkboy and P. Crichton are going out on the soft tires to try to set the perfect lap time. So let's see what they can do for that one. And Mackenzie's going slow. Pretty much he's got a validated lap. Okay, so that's probably why he was slowing down, because he's got a validated lap. Okay, now I realise that one. Okay, let's see what everyone else goes this one. Dan the Racer has been 4 laps on the soft tyres. Jeez, Dan. How long are you using those tyres for? Been longer than real life. And the very latest Howell had to join the session very late. Oh, almost hitting the Mercedes. I think it was Darren 11, I think. Yeah, I think it is Darren 11. Because I can tell the helmets, because I realised the difference between Pete Krypton and Darren 11. And Darren 11 crosses the line to about to start his lap on the medium tyres. And speaking of the other Mercedes, Pete Krypton is trying to set a banker lap, that one, on those soft tyres Swaggies move up to 4th, or will move up to 3rd, but then drop down to 4th because oh gosh, and Walkboy's into the wall, and that's the front wing damage gone, and that's gonna ruin his chance of trying to and he has been respawned, and he will cross the line with the stupid. Okay, that's not good. I just saw him just went into the pit. I was going to say GFO just set a lap, but I saw Warboy. I just saw Warboy just spun into the wall, lost his front wing, and that's his first run done. So that's pretty much a shameful thing for Warboy. I think he just lost control of his car, and that's why he just lost a bit of a momentum. And Swaggy's just cut in a little bit of a corner, and then Mercedes, and I think it was Mercedes. No, it's not. Who's that just slowed down? I think just letting. Oh, GFO, watch out! Oh, Totsa with that 14.8 set the fastest lap with the Williams in the soft tires. So well done to Totsa to set the banker lap that one. Walkboard goes a little bit of wide, but as you probably know, with the front wing damage, he may have to come in. That's going to ruin his chance, this one. So his run was done. GFO slows down just to let every driver go by that one, so that's a good job for him. Mackenzie goes out on the and he cuts the corner. I was going to say he goes out on the soft tires trying to set a banker lap, and then he just cuts the corner. Only like the first turn, it was cutting corners that he has not even like one person has cut in a corner than one. It was just two. There's some. Oh, I'm not sure of that one. I'm not good at math. Romeo Alonso set the bank lap, although 16.2. That's a good job for him. And okay, so all the drivers will have to come in to set a final lap, and Darren 11 goes 3rd already to set a 15.777. Like those all 7s already. He's given him the luckiest number of that one. Especially if you're Kimi Raikkonen, you get all the 7s. And you're the luckiest person, that one, to get 7s all the time. Alright, Pete Cripton crosses the line to try to set a banker lap. Yet again, that one. The fastest lap already was Totsa with a 14.8. That's pretty much the banner lap that he's just done, that one. Crossley goes 15.6 and just got ahead of Darren 11, so that split the Mercedes separate, that one. So it can't be 2-3 or 1-2 for this one. If either like Darren 11 come in and go to the soft tires, he will set a banker lap and try to bring his teammate to for no reason, that one. So I mean, it's really all up to Darren 11. If he wants to set a banker lap, that's fine for him. The Red Bull goes completely wide. I think that's his run done, or it's not. He goes 5 on ERS. That's gonna waste his ERS, that one, and that still got no chance to improve. Shameful, that one. And Pit Krypton comes in, and that's gonna held up. That's gonna held up Pit Krypton because Darren 11 came in first, and then Pit Krypton will come in next. That's a shameful thing for the Mercedes driver of Pete Krypton. Oh gosh. I don't know what's wrong with Josh Banks and F1 Amazing now. They both have got a bad lap times already. Scarsell is on a decent lap. Spilly is on a decent. And Mackenzie needs to get more improving if he wants to like go faster than those guys in front. Let's see who's try to set a lap. I think Walk Boy is the other fat one. Okay, so Walk Boy around the stadium sections here, and around the final corner we go, fat one. And what Walk Boy can do, crosses the line, goes second fastest with a 14.9, so only by a tenth closer to Totstar's fastest lap. So your current championship leader, Walk Boy, goes second fastest, but just got ahead of Pete Gripton. But what about the others? Would anyone else set a banker lap? Here comes Swaggy. He was going to set his lap on the mediums. See, he can try to start up on the medium tires, as long as if he's not a crazy person. That one. Spilly slows down just to like wait till the right moment for this one to try to go faster to start up at the exit of the final corner, which he will get a good run and he will add the DRS. So I'm going to check out Spilly for that one. So let's see what he can do for this one now. So 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in qualifying for that one. But if you're out of the pits later on time for that one, then there's no point to try to set a banker lap for that one. So your qualifying lap is going to be done for this one. F1 Amazing Hour is done because he's stuck in the 16th place for this one. Yeah, pretty much crazy. So you're 5 sector 3. I can't even tell because I'm checking out Spilly. That one. So let's see. I think that Spilly will get a good lap time for that one. Let's see what he can do for that one now. Goes completely wide to that corner of this one. That was pretty much tricky to every other driver's. Goes third gear. Lost the back end a little. Goes second. For that one. And I believe he may or may not get a perfect lap this one. So let's see. About to cross the line. And Spilly goes 10th fastest. And just got ahead of Mackenzie Stewart. But it's really all up to those guys already who wants banker laps that one. So let's see. Pete Gripton is out. Darren 11 is out. Everyone is out. Oh, Crossy is not going to make it, so that's him done for this one. Skarsgård goes third, and that was a beautiful lap on the soft tires. What a great run by the Ferrari driver. But Josh Banks goes 14.8, and that's really close to Totstar's lap time for that one. But it's really all up to Totstar. What will his lap time can be for that one? Goes 14.6, and that's faster for that one. What about Walk Boy? Comes in. Crossy crosses the line, gets improved. Pete Gripton is out of qualifying. What about Darren 11? It's Mercedes disaster, or a little bit cut in the corner, but will he affect his lap for that one? Romeo Alonso goes second fastest. Well done to Alonso, but Darren 11 with a 14.4, and that is the fastest lap that you can possibly be, and that's him got pole position. Well done to Darren 11. He will grab his pole and he will start from the front row on the grid. Who's yet to cross the line? Spilly. He's out of the Grand Prix. Not out of the Grand Prix. He's retired because no chance for this one. So Cheeseburger hasn't even set his lap. Footy retired. I'm not sure he hasn't even set his lap. So shameful son. So here is your qualifying results. So Darren 11 grabs pole position from Tostar by only 1/10 of a second. Goes closer for that one, but very close for this one now. This one between Darren 11 and Tostar. Then is Roman Alonso in third, Josh Banks in fourth, Walk Boy in fifth, Crossy in sixth, Skarsgård. A beautiful qualifying results by the Ferrari driver. Goes seventh. Probably could be the luckiest number of that one. Then is Pete Gripton, the is probably the worst qualifying that he is trying to go for that one. Starting on the medium tyres, then it's Hazmania and GFO rounds up your top 10 in qualifying for this one. And now, I think it's time to head back to the race this one. So I think it's going to be a dry race conditions for that one. And it is dry for that one. I'm hungry, fat one. It's dinner in Australia, or dinner in WA, fat one. So, if you guys wondering, I'm living in WA, fat one. Currently, 8 people are watching my channels, and, well, not watching my channel, I'm just watching the race, this one, on Australian Racing League, so, yeah. Let's go GFO. Nice one. Nice comment there. It's hard to pronounce your name, that one. Okay, they're start to set the formation lap. So, without further ado, I'm just showing the qualifying the results already, and the starting grid is Darren 11 will grab pole position. This one just ahead of Todstar. Roman Alonso will go 3rd, Josh Banks 4th, Walkboy, the championship leader, starts in 5th with Cross C in 6th. A bit of a Toro Rosso sandwich, this one. So, Walkboy is pretty much in danger of that one if he saw the 2 Toro Rossos start up 4th and 6th, that one. So, very close for those 2 Toro Rossos, and of course, Walkboy himself, that one. Then Scarsouls in 7th, Pete Krypton in 8th. A terrible qualifying results. What we can do for this one, starting on the medium tyres, right? I think it is the medium tyres that he is starting for this one. Yep, he is for this one. That's Hasmaria in 9th, GFO in 10th, Dan the Racer in 11th, Swaggy, a bit of a terrible qualifying for this one. Sets in 12th place, then Spilly in 13th, a bit of a. Then it's Mackenzie Stewart, a bit of a terrible qualifying for that one. Starts in 14th place. Then it's Cass in 15th. Well, he's a reserve driver of this one, I think. Then it's the Gaming Warfare in 16th. F1 Amazing Hour, another reserve driver, starts in 17th. Footy, terrible qualifying for this one. Set in 18th. Cheeseburger in 19th. A bit of a not Alfa Romeo, Renault. 18th and 19th this one, and then the very lazy towel rounds up your 20 drivers already. So we have full grid on around the Mexican Grand Prix, and now everyone starts up already, and they're going to line up the grid for the first time at the Mexican Grand Prix. That I'm very going to be excited for this one to see some straight line speed. This one, everyone will try to make it a good start. I hope some others don't make mistakes this one. If they do, then you're in trouble with that one. Okay, so 20 drivers line up the grid, that one now. 10 on the right and then 10 on the left, that one now. 5 red lights for the Mexican Grand Prix. And we are underway, that one. A bit of a good start by Todstar, that one. A bit of a good start, that one, by Scarsol, this one. He's get a good job, that one, to get off to the line, that one. There's going to be 3 wide for this one. This could be carnage. Down towards turn 1 for this one. I think everyone else keep it clean for that one. Towards turn 2 and 3. And I think everyone else keep it clean for that one. And they have no single mistakes already. Let's go Todstar for that one. Let's see Todstar trying to go around the outside on Darren 11. And no overtaking. And Roman Alonso almost tapping the back of Todstar for this one. So got a good run, and Scarsol's getting past on Crossy. Very good move, that one, by the Ferrari driver. And Pete Krypton moves from 8th to 5th, that one. So what a great start by the other Mercedes driver, Pete Krypton. And Walkboy very loose the back end for this one. I think there's some problems already with Crossy for that one. Not sure what's going on for that one. So he's lost tons of positions for this one. And he was doing inside the top 10 to outside the top 10 for this one, as Hasmania cuts a little bit of a corner because Swaggy was on the outside, just shut the door for that one, and that puts Crossy at the advantage for that one. First lap done and dusted, no single mistakes, well, apart from 2 drivers who have to come in for this one, as Crossy passing that. Oh, there's a bit of actions going on for this one. Spilly trying to make a move down the inside. There could be 3 wide and not potentially enough, and they keep it clean for that one. Luckily, no major problem happens already, but a bit of a slipstreaming starts already between all those drivers. Here comes Mackenzie Stewart on down the racer to the inside line. A bit of a ghosting for that one, a little bit for that one. Ferrari, so very cool start for that one. No major mistakes for that one. It's a very good job already for this one. So let's focus on front. Pete Krypton catching up to Roman Alonso for this one. Goes outside line, and he will try to go to the inside line. He got a good run to the inside line and gets the position ahead of Alonso. What a overtake by Pete Krypton to get the job done on the McLaren driver of that one. And now it's going to be all straight line speed for this one. So let's see, Walkboy very close that one on Alonso for this one. Goes to a bit of a high side for that one. So let's see what Walkboy can do. Pete Krypton definitely came to the racing line very close that one. And none of them made a mistake for that one. So yeah, it's pretty much crazy for that one, as Crossy with a 3-second time penalty has been added to his time for that one. So when it comes to the results, that's going to be the time penalty. It will be added until the results will have to come in. Alonso goes completely wide, coming to the tricky section for this one, and Alonso gets a bit of a terrible run for that one, and that puts Walkboy to the outside line. And will he do it what Pete Krypton did to him? And I think he did, especially a late break move, and just got the job done. Good job by Walkboy to get into 5th place already, and that's a really good chance already. So let's see what's going on in front already. Darren 11 still continue his lead, that one, ahead of Todd Sturt, then Josh Banks in 3rd place already, then Pete Krypton, Walkboy, and Alonso. Alonso trying to make a move around the outside for that one. Give us a bit of a close that one, and neither of them touched that one. So well done to those drivers for keeping it clean for that one. And right now, I think we've seen some overtake drama for that one, or I'm not sure for this one. Here comes F1 Amazing Hour on Spilly. And remind me, he is a reserve driver for this one. But Cheeseburger got a good run and goes round the outside on, I think it is Dan the Racer, braking now. And F1 Amazing Hour will try to get a good run, but it's been slowed down because Cheeseburger was braked a bit too hard, because Dan the Racer just do some unthinkable moments. Oh, and Crossy goes off the circuit for that one. That's his mistake for that one. And that's gonna lose all 3 positions this one. Maybe. Was it 3 positions? I think it might be. It's definitely coming very... These guys are very close already. Dan the Racer, Cheeseburger, and Wooly... Spilly wants to have a go for the overtake on Crossy, and he loses 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Yep. 4. He lost 4 positions. I was right for that one. And Crossy goes around the outside on Spilly to try to make a job done, to try to get another overtake for that one. And I'm not sure... Not sure if that can work or not, this one, but here comes F1 Amazing now, trying to pass Dan the Racer. The Ferrari driver's got no chance against the Red Bull driver, and he is one of the most faster drivers that you may want to compete in the F1 AOR or anywhere from league racing for this one, you keep an eye out on him for this one. And here comes Crossy, got around the outside, and that's off the circuit. And I think he may have to give the position. I think it might be a legal overtake according to the stewards. I think it might be that one. I'm not sure or not, but that's gonna held up a lot. That one, a lot of those drivers want that, want that 12th place already, or want that points. That one, they really need to get their head down for this one, and they still want to for this one. Here comes Spilly on Dan the Racer, and oh, and Dan the Racer is out, and it's got taken out by Spilly, which I think it was that one. It was Spilly, because I could tell the Alfa Romeo trying to make a dive bomb, and that was a really risky move, porting Dan the Racer out of the race, and that's him gone. So now it's become 20 drivers to go to 19 drivers, I think. Yeah, 19 drivers. Here comes F1 Amazing Hour passing Cheeseburger to get into the points paying positions, and that's him up into 10th place. Well done by F1 Amazing Hour. But the number 25 may be doing this very well, that one. Let's focus on a battle for 6th place already. Let's see, Alonso is the leading train, that one, but Scarsouls is in 7th, Stuart McKenzie in 8th, and then Swaggy, another one, will come in to join the party, that one. And I want to know if he can do it well, that one. Let's see if both of these drivers will try and get the job done for this one. Let's go on board with Mackenzie Stewart. Got a good run, goes to the inside line with the DRS on the Ferrari driver. It's going to be drag race towards turn 1, that one. Who will get the job done? It's going to be Mackenzie Stewart wins the drag race, that one. And that's a I like drag racing for this one. If you guys are interested in drag racing, it's just a bit of a side-by-side actions already. Whoever wins it by getting in the good drag race for this one will move on for this one to this one. Here comes Swaggy to the inside line on Scarsol for this one, and Scarsol has just lost 2 paying positions in the case of 1 lap. In the case of 1 lap, I'm not sure, because like he was doing so well qualifying. Now he's just lost 2 positions already, because all case of the faster drivers already getting very close already, that one. Now F1 Amazing Hour wants to join the party for this one. Scarso's got a terrible run, and that puts F1 Amazing Hour on a hunt for this one. And I think I see Mackenzie Stewart passing Alonso, and now F1 Amazing Hour passing the Ferrari driver of Scarso's. And yeah, I'm not complaining of Scarso's like this one. I think he starts to struggle for this one, and including of race pace this one. So let's see what's going on for this one. Alonso is having a disaster for this one, but now he's a little bit going over the slipstream for this one, so nothing that he can do to try to get past Mackenzie Stewart. And I believe Cheeseburger has just passed Scarsol, so Scarsol starts to struggle with that one. According to that one, he's just lost more positions in the case of like more than 1 lap. So I'm not sure for this one, because I think he starts to struggle with someone. But here comes F1 Amazing now passing. Oh my god, don't tell me he's doing 2 and 1. 2 corners in 2 with 2 cars in 2 corners, and that's basically F1 Amazing Hour got the job done for that one. And I think he might be the next F1 esports driver of that one that we may or may not looking for. A future F1 esports driver is F1 Amazing Hour. My heart was definitely racing for that one. I really need to take a break for that one. Alright, so I've seen Pete Krypton getting close to this one as Wild Boy comes in to get rid of the soft tires rate. So there already been like 9 laps and you're coming in to change tires already. What tires is on now? Medium tires. I'm not sure if this is a bold strategy for that one. But before that, let's just see how many positions that everyone got for this one. So F1 Amazing Hour and Cheeseburger both got 11 positions upwards. So good job for those two drivers. Moving up 11 spots already. So good job for those ones. We'll make it at 12 for F1 Amazing now because he's getting close to the Williams driver, Mackenzie Stewart. I think Mackenzie Stewart needs to get the head down, and Swaggy will get involved too. So these guys are going to be very, very close to each other for this one. No matter how good or terrible you are, you're always going to be fighting for your positions this one. So it's really all up to those drivers already. Let's go to Pete Critton and Totsa. These guys are going to be very close to each other. The Williams versus the Mercedes driver for that one. So let's see what he can do for this one. Totsa, I think he's just lost to Josh Banks this one. Will he lose to Pete Critton? I think to the outside line, and I think that's him up into P3. What a move, starting from 8. Mercedes on the podium, but we'll have to find out until the results are in for that one. Next up is going to be Josh Banks for that one, and F1 Amazing are passing Mackenzie Stewart, and I believe Swaggy will get involved too to the outside line. But will he do it at Hamilton? What can he do? What Hamilton done to Alonso? To the outside, they made contact, and they're still side by side for this one. Likely to see the B team for this one, pushing Mackenzie off the circuit. Made a mistake. I think he just lost control of his car, lost the positions, or lost his chances for getting in the position. So that's Mackenzie Stewart up the position for this one, staying in the position that he wants to. So good job for Mackenzie Stewart and Swaggy, but unfortunately the mistake for that one just costing him to this one. And let's go on board because Spilly is passing Scarsouls to go into 9th place. And another position change that we've been seeing this one by a driver offset that one. And it's really all up to Swaggy. If he wants to go for a move on the Williams driver, he may or may not will get the job done for that one. Fastest lap to Walkboy with an 18 flat. And they are very, very close. Swaggy and Mackenzie Stewart closing in for this one. They really want the most amount of points for that one. DRS wide open for Swaggy. And let's see what he can do for this one. Can't do a dive bomb. He's got a bit of a lock-up moment already on his left front tyre for that one. And he's getting very close to Mackenzie for that one. Let's see what the Williams driver tried to defend. Oh, he made a mistake. That's not even defending. That's going to him. Lose the position. They make contact. They make contact. And Swaggy's off the circuit. Got collided with Mackenzie Stewart. And that's his chances. Has gone wrong for him, that one. Oh. Mackenzie's mistake has just cost him a chance this one. But what about the gaming Waffle? He goes to the inside line, late brake move, and they make contact again. And a bit of a spin for this one, a wheel-to-wheel tag, forcing him to spin, and that's him off the chances of getting in the points-paying positions. And Walkboy, and yeah, and Scarso's in the pits. What about the other drivers one? I think Josh Banks has just passed by Pete Critton, and now the teammates are battling for this one. This is going to be an absolute battle of them, that one. So we've seen two Mercedes battling for that one. Let's see Pete Critton can do anything to try to get to position ahead of Darren 11, his teammate, or he could be the reserve driver for that one. Try to hold my breath that one, but I couldn't for this one. The heart just starts beating for that one. Let's see what they can do for that one. Down 11 has to defend well against Pete Critton, but you probably know the soft tires will start to wear out more for that one, so Pete Critton will get the advantage to get away from them if they come in for the stop, going into the medium tires or hard tires. I'm not sure if that one. And here they go. So Darren 11 and Josh Banks both come in. And F1 Amazing now decide to stay out because he's on the medium tires, and he's really up. He's really get the head down and decided to do something that he really wants to do. Moves up 15 spots. Moves up 15 spots. Everyone amazing now has just done everything he can. And he could be the next driver of the day that we may or may not going to be seeing that one. It depends if the results are in that one. So Walkboy was the first person to make a stop. Swaggy was about to make a stop soon. He's been in the medium tyres, this one now. ARL1, Todster, or actually Josh Banks and Todster are really going at it, that one. They really want that position, this one. Soft tyres versus hard tyres, right? They're really, really close, nose to tail, and not even like a single contact, that one. They may touch it for a little bit, that one, by forcing like him getting close, that one. So I'm just really need to drink, that one. It's just waste my breath, that one. Alright. Neither of them will have to come in, that one. But they will come in soon, this one. Once the medium tyres is done, now it's going to be sprint to the end, that one, for those medium tyre drivers, this one. If they want to go to the end, that one. I think I'm seeing ARL1 passing Swaggy, that one. Hold on, there was a comment, that one. Oh, my phone is out of charge. I can't check out on my phone, that one. So the leading pack is Pete Krypton leads from F1 Amazing Hour, then is Mackenzie Stewart in third, then Spilly. The top four have not made their stop, because their guys are on the medium. They're starting on the medium tires, so they will have to come in like sooner or later for this one if they want to. If the tire starts to wear out, then they have to come in, that one. So Pickerton does not. F1 is now decided to continue now, that one. Now we're seeing some drama going on, that one. Todstar versus Josh Banks. And it's still going at it. Yellow flag sector 2. I think it was Hazard. Yeah, it's Hazmedia. Just spun. And he had a front wing damage. So that's gonna lost his time this one, and that is his chance. That's just gone ruined for this one. Spilly comes in to go onto the hard tires, so he will go to the end, that one. But if his tire starts to wear out, then he's gone. Hazmania is just really not very good at controlling this car in Mexico. He's just not happy for that one, and Hasmaya has he just quit the session. Terrible situation, that one. Five-second penalty for ignoring ignoring blue flags. I was going to say yellow flags, but no, it's just blue flags. I'm seeing blue flags everywhere for that one. Hasmaya is, well, his AI driver is in, because Hasmania has quit the sessions. That's just shameful for this one. Okay, Pete Krypton and F1 Amazing Hour are both coming in. That leaves Mackenzie Stewart to come in. I thought he was going to stay out, but anyway, the medium tire starts to come in, and they decided to get the job done for that one. So Walk Boy is officially your race leader. Oh, it's going to be very close between Crossy and Mackenzie Stewart. Late brake move to the outside line. What a move by Crossy. Late brake move to the outside line, and that's him up into 8th place rate. What an everything that he just did. Mackenzie just did an early break-in for this one. Shameful for that one. None of them, like, to try to lose the momentum for this one. They're really going at it, that one. Hard tires versus medium tyres is not going to be enough this one. Scarsell's passing Cheeseburger to get into 11th place, right? 3-second time penalty for Mackenzie for multiple warnings. As this, we'll come to the results this one now. So now F1 Amazing Hour getting close on Totstuff this one to try to get into 5th place, right? He could be a driver of the day. Depends if the results are going to be in that one. So let's see what F1 Amazing Hour can do with the DRS on the hard tyres versus the soft tyres, hard tyres, or whatever it was. And Totstuff will lose the position to an F1 Amazing Hour. Will it get Josh Banks too? No. I thought about it, but keep the car in the one piece array. F1 Amazing Hour. He knows what he was doing. He knows what he was doing. He just knows. He just studying his brain. That one, like, knows that there was no room, or there was a chance of him just go for the overtake, just do a late break move, just like Daniel Ricciardo did. That one. So Crossy and Mackenzie very close already. I think Mackenzie just passed Crossy. I've just missed that because we were focusing on F1 Amazing Hour passing Totstar for a position change already. Yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. Not sure. Well, it could be other problems already. I'm not sure of that one. Anyway, Wild Boy still continue his lead. That one followed by Darren 11. Then Pete Crichton in 3rd. That one. That Josh Banks was struggling on those hard tyres already, or a little bit that one, because here comes F1 Amazing Hour on the hard tyres, the fresh hard tyres, versus the 5-lap hard tyre. Josh Banks will go for this one, goes to the overtake mode to the inside line with the DRS and a bit of a slipstream late brake move, and he will get the job done. Hard on the brakes, that one. He just did that one. Very good job by F1 Amazing Hour to get the job done. And now Hasmania has been awarded for a blue flag. That one, the AI will have to move out of the way if he wants to. That's the problem with this one, guys. If your AI driver doesn't let you through, that's the problem with this one. Alonso got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I can just cut the corners already. The very latest how it comes in, and to get rid of the hard tyres to go to the medium tyres. I'm not sure that he will go to the end. He will have to pit again for a soft tyres already. F1 Amazing Hour gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings already. So not much battles going on for this one, but we're seeing a battle for 10th place already. Spilly, Scarcells and Cheeseburger all getting close to Spilly, that one, and Spilly will have to defend it to the inside line, and Scarcells will move up to 10th place, and that's him going to be inside the points paying position. He will get 1 point, but I just want to know who got the fastest lap of the race. That one. That is Alonso. He will add into an extra point, that one. So good job for Alonso to get the fastest lap on those soft tyres already, because I'm not sure that's got to be something. Especially if everyone else will have to ruin his fastest lap, that one. It depends how good you were in Mexico, that one. Especially if I've done it this one, because I've done like... Oh, I made a mistake by Walk Boy. So, especially on my end already, when I've done the ARL2 in Singapore, I just go to the soft tyres to the end already, just try to set the fastest lap to try to get the extra points in for the championship, that one. So that's pretty much the good news, this one. As Alonso comes in to get rid of the soft tyres, and Mackenzie will go into 7th, Crossy into 8th, and I think Scarsouls will go to 10th, Spilly in 10th, 9th, Spilly in 10th, and Cheeseburger in 11th. Let's see if Cheeseburger get the job done on Spilly. They're really... Scarsoul and Spilly getting very, very close. Late braking for someone, just trying to find a camera angle better for that one, because the nose cam is not good for me, because couldn't even tell if he can go for the overtake or not, that one. So let's see if Spilly will get the job done. Got the DRS, but Cheeseburger goes late braking to the outside line, and that's him. Oh, back end loss for the mediums driver, that one. Oh, what a moment already. That's him, got the chance, that one. It's just gone sideways, that one. So now we're seeing F1 Amazing Hour getting close to Pete Krypton. And they are very, very close. That one, the gap is 0.9. But across the line, first one is still 0.8. 0.9, but now go to 0.8. DRS on F1 Amazing Hour with the high ERS. That one. Not even an overtake this one. Okay, we're gonna allow it because it's like a high ERS, that one. But will he go for the overtake? He goes hot lap. Try to go to third place already on Pete Krypton, that one. But not a chance already for Pete Krypton to try to get into the position that he wanted for this one. Let's focus in on Spilly and Scarsouls. Battle for 9th place already. That they wanted, that one. Cheeseburger, the biggest loser of that one, is not in the points for that one. 10-second time penalty. Oh, and that's him retired. Whereabouts did he retire for that one? I'm checking out on Hasmania, the AI driver. Not sure where he's at. Well, let's see. I think it was in the sector 3. Okay, just before the stadium sections. Sorry about that. Sorry about the cough. Let's just not drink this one out, because here comes F1 Amazing Hour and getting very close to Pete Krypton for that one. To trying to get into third place already. Spilly with a 5-second penalty for spinning in pit lane for this one, so that's him done. Pete Krypton almost done. So we got 14 people, so welcome to the stream. If you haven't seen it, F1 Amazing Hour is getting close to Pete Krypton. Just to clarify this one. If you haven't seen it, I'll give you a spoiler on qualifying. So Diamond 11 got on pole ahead of Tot Stuff, that one. That's the spoiler if you haven't seen in qualifying. If you have seen in qualifying, you pretty much will have to hear that out again, that one. Scarsol with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But let's focus in on F1 Amazing now. He is going to be very close to Pete Krypton, and he's going to be very close to Darren 11. And both DRS are now activated for that one. So Pete Krypton is on Darren 11 and F1 Amazing Hour on Pete Krypton. These guys are going to be close. Let's go to F1 Amazing Hour and Pete Krypton. Getting close already for someone between the Red Bull and the Mercedes. It just feels like Verstappen and Hamilton for that one. And these guys are going to be close, that one. Let's see if those drivers will get the job done. Hard on the brakes, that one goes Pete Krypton, and getting close to Darren 11 already, because he's been on the 10-lap hard tyres already, while Pete Krypton and F1 Amazing are both on the 7-lap hard tyres already. So they will have to go to the end for that one. It depends how the penalties were for that one, because I can't check the penalties. Something is going to get worse for that one. Toss over the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I don't even care for that one. But let's just focus in for this one. F1 Amazing now very, very close to Pete Krypton. And now, with the DRS activated on 2 of those drivers, they're going to go for the overtake for that one. Pete Krypton on Darren 11. And F1 Amazing Hour on Pete Krypton. They're really, really close to this one now. As Pete Krypton goes trying to go for the inside line, but he's trying to go for the overtake, but he cuts across of F1 Amazing Hour's path, that one. And will he do it for the second time already? Stuart McKenzie comes in. I think it is a front wing damage. I think it is. Front wing damage. For him, that one. These guys are going to be very, very close. With those hard tires. I will have to, like, go for the win here, that one. Because Wogboy will have to come in. Fastest lap of the race, but unfortunately, if he's inside the top 10, then he will add in 1 extra point. If outside the top 10, he can't get an extra point unless he's inside the top 10. That one. F1 Amazing Hour. I can feel the lag, that one, on my point of view, so I have to do